Welcome to my channel. This will be a quick video where I show you how I've used doors in my garden. I'm going to show you pictures of when I installed them and what they look like now 4 years after being outside. 4 or 5 years ago, the Habitat Restore I frequent had a large donation of doors. The ones they deemed not to be very good were put outside in the courtyard and were $10 each. I bought two about the same size to make part of my fence panel around the pool equipment. I kept the fence that the neighbors could see more normal looking, but for my garden side, I sunk my 4x4s about the width of the doors, and I painted and stained the doors and stacked them on top of each other and attached them to the 4x4s with old door hinges. Now one door had missing glass panels, so I cut to size some old bathroom mirrors I had gotten for free to put in its place. I held the mirrors in place with some silicone caulking and also some molding I cut from fence boards. Now I should mention that when I was picking out doors for the outside, I tried to pick out doors that I thought were made of hardwood like oak so that they would hold up better. A month later, I went back to the Restore because I wanted another door for behind the hot tub to give it privacy, and the doors were now reduced to $5. So I bought one and painted and stained it, and I secured it into the ground with 2 pieces of electrical conduit pipe that I hammered into the ground and put U-shaped fasteners onto it to hold the door in place. Probably another month passed, and I happened to be at the Restore again and noticed that the big stack of doors were now outside their fence on the side of the parking lot. And when I asked about them, they said that they were free, so I called my husband to bring the truck, and I took 11 of them. They were in bad shape. Some of them had mildew, the wood was gouged up, but I took them anyway, and I made raised garden beds with them. Now these were doors that had no paint or stain on them. They were just bare wood. I arranged them in rectangular beds, trying to match up the lengths and widths as best I could. They weren't all the same sizes. And I used cut cedar fence boards as the short sides of the beds, the doors as the long sides, and I used the cedar fence boards as inserts where a lot of the door panels were missing the glass. The doors in my long bed must have been made of softer woods because it started rotting away, and I replaced it last fall with a mostly tin bed, so it only lasted 3.5 years. And I may have to replace another bed soon, but even so, using the doors in the garden has been great. Hopefully this has inspired you with ways that you can also use doors in your garden, especially with the price of wood nowadays. It may be a great option for you. If you like this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, where I focus on creativity on a budget. Thank you very much.